Hi everyone, my name is Javi and I can draw. Welcome to a new video. This is going to be pretty short, but it's about how to draw breasts or boobs or jugs or maybe. So follow me. Here where I have pretty quick are 3 female torsos. One is with the arms down, the other one is with the arms up, and the other one is with the arms forward. What I'm going to do right now is, well, first we have to clear something up. And this is the most important part about what to do when drawing boobs. And the most important part is that, well, beneath the breasts, there is obviously the pectoral muscle. Now, when you're drawing women and you have to draw the breasts, you don't always take this into consideration, but it is there. So what we have to do very quickly, okay, when I did Photoshop does that, very quickly draw the pectoral muscles like this. We're going to do some like pretty skinny, not like these big bulgy pectoral muscles that men have. So we do this. This is very sketchy, but you know, like this. And in this particular case, it is compressed because it is pulling. So this is what the pectoral muscles would be doing in these 3 poses. Now, if we are to draw the breasts, well, I'm going to use this pose that is like the regular pose to try to figure out the shape. Now, what I always take in consideration when drawing the breast, and what you always have to think about, is the fact that they hang. They are not static, they're not like a bulgy muscle. This is something that is soft and it hangs. It's not hard. So what I usually use to guide myself is that I draw these 2 lines from the collarbone. And what I use them for is because, well, if you think about how the skin hangs from this part of the body, and you think about the breasts, you see that it kind of starts hanging from here, like all the tension and pressure of the hanging breasts comes from this part. So on this particular side, you have to know that the breast has actually a part that comes from below the pectoral muscle and then goes up, and it would be something like this. It is like this volume here, and on this particular side it is much easier because you just have to draw like these teardrop shape breasts because it hangs. This is because of the tension of the breast hanging. So you bring it here, and the nipples, they're not actually facing straight or forward, but they're actually at an angle. That's because your rib cage is curved, so it's not straight, it's not a plane, it's not over a plane. So here we will have like the nipples or something like that. So to recap really quick, this really simple part is like you have to consider first of all the pectoral muscle, then this that comes from below. I'm going to delete this part here. And then the tension point of the hanging that, in my opinion, and it may vary depending the girl, but it actually comes from the center near of the chest. And it hangs outward. So you have it like this. And now the reason why I made these 2 other poses that are like this, moving their like the arms and whatnot, is because depending on what the arms are doing, it depends on how the breast is going to hang. So if you're going to take into consideration that it is going to hang from this place, and suddenly the arms are up, and the pectoral muscle, that is what the breast is attached to, is also going up. I mean, if you consider this and then you see this, you will see that the breast is going to do something like this. Like it's going to still hang, it's going to start hanging more from this part because it is higher. So on this angle is always just a bit easier. And you bring the nipples up a bit because everything that is hanging is going up when you raise it. So the breasts are never static. They don't have movement by themselves, but they are changed by everything that moves around them. So the pectorals and the arms and gravity itself, because since it is actually a hanging soft bag, so to speak, it is affected by gravity. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Now, the third example that I wanted to show you here is that if you're compressing the pectorals, this is going to affect the breasts as well, so it's going to bring them together here because you're compressing all of this. And I'm talking about, these three belong to the same torso. They have roughly the same size, but they don't look alike at all. And that is because, the shape of the breast is being changed by the movement of the arms. Now, what I was talking about gravity, that I was telling you that it was important, is because, since it's a hanging bag, so to speak, it is modified by the position of the body and what the body is doing. And for example, here I have like this woman that is laying down, facing forward. So we will have, if this is the rib cage, the pectoral muscle would be something like this, and then the breast would be hanging like this, because you have to take into account this curve on the rib cage. So it's going to slide outward throughout the rib cage. I mean, this is just maybe just a bit too exaggerated. But the hanging breasts will still hang from this point here, and they will hang outward because they're going to be, try to get closer to the ground. That's what gravity does. And in this particular case, I don't know if I'm going to get it right because I don't have much practice in this particular position. But if we're going to do the pectoral muscle here, and then hanging from here, going to be something like this, I would guess. No, it would have to come just a bit. I'm sorry, I'm going to delete this because I think I'm doing it wrong. Because of course, the thing about, you do the pectoral muscle, and then if this is going to be the gravity falling point and the breast comes from this part, it's going to be something like this. Because it won't be going down like this, it will be just going with gravity. Now, of course, that depending on the size of the breast, if the reaction to gravity and motion is going to be more exaggerated or not. But this is the basics that you have to consider when drawing breasts, that it is like this. I don't want to say water balloon because it doesn't give you the feeling that is, it kind of is like a water balloon if you have to think about the physics of the thing. But if you're drawing fake boobs, none of these happen. If someone has silicone implants or something like that, none of this that I just showed you happened. So, it was a very quick video. It is a kind of obvious video, but some people have a lot of trouble with drawing breasts. So I wanted to show you some simple things that I've learned through the years about how to draw breasts. I still have a long way to go about getting them right, but well, it's just a matter of practice. That's going to be it for today. My name is Javi and I can draw, and this is it for this week's video. I have to do like the whole compilation video right now, and well, but this is going to be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!